Right, Brummie Joe. Thanks for coming on Borough Fan TV.
No worries. No worries.
Are you Birmingham's small club to Aston Villa?
What a question to start with, mate. No, not at all, mate. I mean, we're the club in Birmingham. I know Villa have got the history behind them and stuff, and fair play to them. They've become historians, really. But you know, I think it's like the working man's club of Birmingham, really. I don't think it's small at all.
Like you say, it's always been, like you say, a tussle between the two of us. Who's the biggest club?
Yeah. Are you asking me who? Are you asking me those Blues? Obviously, I'm going to say. What do you expect me to say, man? Yeah, man.
Right, what's your, like you say, the season's already started. What's your feelings for the season? And what's your feelings on Gary Monk?
Yeah. You know, end of last season, we survived relegation. We'd had a terrible season with Cottrell and Redknapp. We spent a lot of money.
Cockney Smith.
Yeah, and what can you say? We'd spent too much and not on the right players as well. So that's sort of gone into this transfer window where we thought we were going to be okay. Thought we were going to be able to make a few signings, and then hit with the transfer embargo, which really did set us back. It
crippled Bolton last year, didn't it?
Yeah. Fortunately, we were able to sort it out in a way that we could make signings, but only loans and frees on low wages. It's a max of about 10k a week.
Right.
But we've been able to bring faces in, and you know, I can't really complain now. We've got Gary Monk. We've got a proper manager. I think we all really rate Monk here. I know. I'm not sure what your opinions are of him.
On Gary Monk, like you say, he came in here and he had a lot of money to spend, which I don't know. I'm not an expert. Did he spend it wisely? Assombalonga came and spent 15 million, and for the first part of the season, he was banging goals in for fun.
Yeah.
So it's not Gary Monk's fault that Assombalonga dried up and certain other players which he'd brought in went up the scratch, if you like. You know what I mean? But when you look back on last season between Monk and Pulis, they both ended up with a similar points tally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But Pulis come in and sorted our back four out, stopped the silly goals which we were conceding late on and at the back post and that. But like you say, there's not much love at the moment for Gary Monk around this club. So
is there a particular? Is he going to get, what sort of reception is Monk going to get? Oh, sorry.
If it's anything like what he got at Leeds when we played Leeds last season, he must be thick-skinned, because how the man got through that without, you know, shouting anything back at him, because it was just total abuse. And I dare say he'll get some at the same today, but not as up close and personal, because when they were coming out at Leeds, you could actually get right up to his face and tell him what you actually thought.
Yeah.
But I think it's a bit more guarded here at the Riverside.
Nah, fair play. So talking about Monk and the reception he's going to get, I don't know, is it deserved? Do you think it's deserved? Because I think he's done okay with Leeds as well, really.
See, what like you say, Sheffield Wednesday, when we were led better, missed the penalty, and the lads must have thought, oh wait, let's get a grip. And they actually, you could see them pulling the socks up, and we ended up getting 3 points. We beat Sheffield Wednesday, and that's the famous game where, at the end of that, both managers got the sack. But I feel the majority of Borough fans at that time, when we did do that, I think there's a few Borough fans who thought, yeah, Gary Monk's trying to turn it round, and he got the sack. So we'll never know. We'll never know how good he was going to be at the Borough.
Owners can be they can be too quick with their decisions sometimes. And
well, Gibson normally isn't. You know what I mean? Gibson will persevere with the manager. So for him to sack someone so quick after 23, 24 games, it was quite a shock to all of us. But like you say, now we've got Pulis. And like he's managed a lot in your part of the world with West Brom and Stoke, and there's nothing more. There's not, you know, his style of football's
it's not
from
pretty.
Way back, but it's exciting.
Yeah.
You know, we've scored 5 goals already this season. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I looked at that. I had a quick look. Bit worrying considering we've got either Lee Camp or a youth goalkeeper in goal.
Yeah.
So that's obviously an area that we're worried about. So I'm wondering how we're going to set up today. I think we've got to pack the midfield, got to try and make it a bit frustrating for you. We've got new transfers in. I don't know if they're going to start. I think we'll go a very similar team to the Norwich one. But I just hope we keep it tight early on, don't concede early, because it could just open the floodgates with you. You never know.
And just a quick one, Joe, before we finish. Fan channels. What kind of reception are you getting in Birmingham for yours?
You know what? Better than I expected. I mean, when I started, I wasn't expecting anyone to really watch them. And you know, there's always the one or two people that give you a bit of stick or whatever, but generally it's been well received and people are enjoying it, which is why I've kept it going and why I'm taking it into the second season as well. So yeah, happy with it, man. I think it's good, and things like this as well.
Yeah, me.
You wouldn't usually. I mean, you might have like how you doing and stuff, but you wouldn't have a proper in-depth conversation.
Yeah.
With you know, somebody you never met before from another team. I like it.
All one family, Joe.
Yeah,
Joe,
we are. Quality.
Thanks for coming on Borough Fan TV, and I hope we absolutely batter you today, mate.
Come on, man. What's your prediction?
3-0 Borough.
I'm going to go for a 2-1 loss.
Nice one. You'll get slated, Joe.
Joe, do you want to give your channel a plug, mate?
Yeah, if you do want to check me out, Blues fans, well, Middlesbrough fans as well, maybe. It's Brummie Joe HD.
Villa fans, Brummie Joe.
You know what? I do get quite a few of them on there. But yeah, Brummie Joe. Just if you search it into Google or Twitter, there you go. Sorted.